Could tension between Arike Ogunbowale and Satou Sabally be fueling speculation about Sabally's next move? The rumored rift between the former Dallas Wings teammates adds intrigue to Sabally's recent appearance in Texas, where she was spotted alongside Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White and star guard Kelsey Mitchell. Was this just a casual meetup, or a preview of something bigger? Fans are already speculating about the possibility of Sabally joining the Fever and forming a new super team. With free agency starting in January and Sabally's contract with the Dallas Wings set to expire on December 31st, the Fever's motives are clear. Could this be the start of a seismic shift in the WNBA? Stay tuned, something big might be brewing in Indiana. Anyway, let's begin. Could Satou Sabally be the missing piece? If Sabally does join the Fever, she could instantly elevate the team. Her regular season stats from 2023, 17.9 points, 6.4 rebounds, 5.0 assists, and 1.3 steals per game, highlight her as a dominant, versatile forward. At 6'4", Sabally is a unique talent, capable of scoring from anywhere on the court, stretching the floor with her shooting, and making plays for teammates. But Sabally isn't just about offense. She's a solid defender with the quickness to guard multiple positions. For a team like the Fever, which already boasts young stars like Aaliyah Boston and up-and-coming sharpshooter Caitlin Clark, Sabally could be the perfect fit. Imagine a core trio of Sabally, Boston, and Mitchell, a combination that would undoubtedly strike fear into opponents across the league. Why the Indiana Fever should sign Satou Sabally. At 6'4", Sabally brings unmatched versatility. She can score from anywhere, facilitate the offense, and lock down on defense. Pairing her with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell would create a trio that's nearly impossible to guard. Imagine Sabally and Clark together, an unstoppable force. Sabally's all-around game would open the floor for Clark to dominate, while their combined defensive instincts would stifle opponents. They wouldn't just win games, they'd change the league. Sabally's accolades, including all WNBA honors and playoff experience, make her a leader Indiana needs. She could elevate young stars like Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hull while instilling a championship mindset. Indiana's core of Clark, Mitchell, and Boston thrives on growth and ambition. Sabally's professionalism and competitive edge align seamlessly, adding firepower to an already exciting roster. With Boston anchoring the paint, Sabally's perimeter defense and ability to guard multiple positions would make Indiana's defense elite. Indiana has the cap space to make big moves, and Sabally could be their ticket to contention. Her skills, leadership, and chemistry with the team would instantly elevate the Fever to title contenders. The Fever signing Sabally wouldn't just be a smart move. It'd be a game-changing moment for the franchise. But here is the main question. Can the Fever afford Sabally? The Fever's cap situation gives them the financial flexibility to make a big move. Clearing Fabenley's salary was just one step. With Kelsey Mitchell likely to receive a max contract, the Fever still have enough cap space to offer Sabally a lucrative deal. But there's a catch. The Dallas Wings hold a powerful tool known as the core designation, akin to the NBA's franchise tag. By designating Sabally as a core player, Dallas could retain exclusive negotiating rights and potentially block her from signing elsewhere. The question is whether Dallas will use this designation. Doing so would mean committing a significant portion of their cap space to Sabally, possibly at the expense of other key players. Could the Wings' chemistry and future plans influence their decision? And what about the rumored tension between Sabally and Wings star Arike Ogunbowale? But here is the real tea. What's happening in Dallas? The Wings' internal dynamics have come under scrutiny recently. Fans noticed that Sabally and Ogunbowale were both at the Texas game but seemed to avoid each other. Social media detectives quickly pointed out that the two stars no longer follow each other on Instagram or Twitter, sparking rumors of a rift within the team. In today's social media-driven world, an unfollow can speak volumes, signaling a potential breakdown in team chemistry. Could this be the final push for Sabally to seek a fresh start elsewhere? Dallas, however, isn't likely to let Sabally go without a fight. She's been a cornerstone for the Wings, and losing her would leave a significant void in their roster. The Wings' decision to use the core designation or allow Sabally to test the free agency market will likely come down to their long-term strategy. Meanwhile, the Fever appear to be all in on transforming their team into a contender. Stephanie White and Kelly Krauskopf are making bold moves, and their trip to Texas to connect with Sabally sends a clear message. They're serious about bringing her to Indiana. If Sabally joins, she'll not only add firepower to the Fever's offense, but also bring leadership and playoff experience. Pairing her with Mitchell's scoring and Boston's dominance in the paint could make the Fever a nightmare matchup for any team. Plus, her ability to stretch the floor would complement Caitlin Clark's sharpshooting and Boston's post play, creating one of the most balanced and dynamic lineups in the league. Fans have every reason to be fired up. The Indiana Fever are clearly playing the long game, making calculated moves to shake up their roster. Trading Temi Fagbenle to the Golden State Valkyries during the expansion draft freed up valuable cap space, and all signs point to a major free agency push. Satou Sabally is the name on everyone's lips, and for good reason. Sabally checks every box for what the Fever need: versatility, leadership, and the ability to make everyone around her better. Adding Sabally to the Fever wouldn't just make Indiana a playoff contender, it could potentially change the landscape of the WNBA. Teams like the Las Vegas Aces and New York Liberty have dominated recent seasons by stacking their rosters with multiple stars. Could the Fever's ambitious plans create a new powerhouse in the league? But such a move would also have ripple effects across the league. Other teams would be forced to adapt, whether by making trades, signing free agents, or adjusting their strategies to counter Indiana's new-look roster. The competition to secure talent in free agency could become even fiercer. With free agency approaching, all eyes are on Satou Sabally and the Dallas Wings. Will Dallas use their core designation to retain her? Will Sabally choose a fresh start with the Fever? Or will another team swoop in with a surprise offer? The Fever's meeting with Sabally in Texas has only added fuel to the fire. Social media is buzzing with speculation, and fans are eager for updates. Meanwhile, Sabally's own actions, liking posts about a potential move to Indiana, have only heightened the excitement. How the Fever could seal the deal. To secure Sabally, the Fever will need to act decisively. Offering her a max contract is just the first step. They'll also need to convince her that Indiana is the best place for her to thrive both on and off the court. With a promising young core and a clear vision for the future, the Fever have a strong case to make. Additionally, keeping Kelsey Mitchell happy and locked into a long-term deal will be crucial. Mitchell's scoring ability and leadership are vital to the team's success, and her presence could be a significant factor in persuading Sabally to join. As December 31st approaches, the stakes couldn't be higher. For the Fever, this is a chance to reshape their future and establish themselves as serious contenders. For the Wings, it's about retaining a cornerstone player and maintaining their status as a competitive team. The next few weeks promise to be a roller coaster ride for WNBA fans. Will the Fever's bold strategy pay off? Will Sabally's potential move spark a new era in the league? One thing is certain: the drama is just getting started, and the WNBA's free agency period is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory. The stakes are high, and the anticipation is even higher. Could Satou Sabally truly be the missing piece for the Indiana Fever? With rumors swirling and bold moves being made, the Fever seem poised to shake up the WNBA landscape in a major way. Pairing Satou Sabally and Caitlin Clark on the same court feels like more than just a dream. It could redefine the league. And for sure, Satou Sabally's story will rise and rise after joining Indiana Fever. As the countdown to free agency continues, one question looms. Will Satou Sabally join Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, creating the league's next powerhouse? The drama is far from over, so stay tuned, because this is one Satou Sabally story you won't want to miss.